Hello stalkers, welcome back. Let's start analyzing DFM market index, that is Dubai Stock Market Index. I'm on the daily chart. If at all you are following my analysis regularly, then I had mentioned this area is resistance. If at all market can break past and if at all it can close above this zone, then I will consider it to be bullish. Till that time I would like to give it a downtick. My bias is still to the downside. And as it is, you can see market is struggling for a breakout. We are not seeing any decisive candle above this zone. Today it has printed a negative candle, though we are seeing a good bounce from support zone. In yesterday's session it printed a green candle, but obviously we cannot count this as a positive or bullish candle. We can see a rejection of this zone again. This is a very minor resistance area, that is 5994. Even that cannot be broken by the market, so you can understand how sensitive the market is. There are no strong buyers, or we can say there is no strong defined bull trend in the market. I'm expecting more downside momentum. Till the time this resistance is not taken out, market will be under pressure. Expect a low, maybe it can hit this zone, that is 5896. It can take a bounce, try to revisit this zone, that is 5958, which will act as a resistance, and then the possibility is it can hit 5822 as well. In other words, whatever gains we saw earlier, it will be given out if at all it comes down and breaks the support. I hope that does not happen, but till the time market is not able to break out, it will be under pressure. My bias is still to the downside. On the other hand, ADX market is performing fantastically fine as per the plan. If at all you have seen my last video, I had mentioned I would like to see a close above this zone, and when I compared ADX market index with DFM, I had mentioned ADX market index is looking more stronger and there are very good chances of breakout, and exactly this is what we are seeing. The reason is obviously technical. We can see this is resistance area. Market went up, it came down, it hit the resistance, got rejected. This time the resistance or the strength from seller's side was not very strong. Market did not come down for a deeper correction. In fact, what happened is market tried to consolidate. It was sustaining above the support, that is 10,100. After the contraction of volatility into this zone, let me clear this one, we saw a tight consolidation, and then finally today was the breakout day. So clearly ADX market index as of now is the winner. Next resistance is at 10,246 that I have identified on the daily chart. With this decisive green candle, obviously we do not want market to come down and close below this zone again. This would be extremely negative. Sentiments will again reverse. So there are chances, yes, it can come down to visit or retest this support area, that is 10,150 points, and if at all this happens, we expect a breakout of this resistance. Otherwise there are very high chances we may see more upside momentum from current level itself, that is 10,227 points. Overall, again to repeat, no doubt ADX market index is looking more stronger than DFM. I would like to give it a uptick because we are seeing a decisive candle close above the resistance. If at all by any chance, if this is a chart pattern failure, which it should not, because we are seeing market spend around 2 weeks here and then finally a breakout is witnessed. So if at all it comes back again, in this scenario it will be a chart pattern failure, and then I would give it a downtick again. For now this is looking very bullish, very powerful. One of the stock that is performing good for the last 2 days is Talabat. Let me give you a quick recap for the new viewers. Right after the listing, Talabat is under selling pressure. We are not seeing any bullish scenario or a uptrend. Earlier what was happening is it used to hit the base of this channel, which is acting as a support. It slowly used to go up, hit the upper channel that is acting as a resistance, and this scenario was repeated again and again. Recently it broke down right here. I had also made a video on this one earlier. Looking at the historical data, there were good chances we would see upside momentum. If at all it breaks the middle range of this channel, we can consider again it is trying for a retest of this upper channel, that is resistance. However, that did not happen. It went up, got rejected and came down. For the last 2 days, that is yesterday and today, it is performing well. I had already informed my members for entries right into this zone, and I had also included a resistance area that is 1.00. Today's high is at 0.998. We are seeing clear-cut rejection. Sellers are aggressive into this zone. Why is it? Because it is still in a downtrend. Whenever it tries to go up, it will face hurdle, it will come down. Again, when it tries to go up, it will come down. This has been happening since so long. Check this out. It came down, went up, got rejected, again made a low, went up, got rejected, and similarly it's been trending down. It is making lower lows and lower highs. This is the definition of a downtrend. Well, let me go to 15 minutes chart to see what happened during the day. In fact, what we can see in yesterday's session, we saw a small thrust to the upside, a consolidation phase. It went up, closed here. Today it opened flat and went up, got rejected at 0.998 or near 1.00. Well, looking at the chart, there are still chances that we may see more upside momentum. There are chances it can break past 1.00 tomorrow, or at least it can hit this resistance, and then it will decide whether it wants to continue higher or it wants to come down for a correction or make a new low by breaking the low that it made right here. That was around 17th of October 2025 at 0.947. Plan of action for tomorrow is simple. Yes, there are chances we are expecting upside momentum. So I would consider this area right here. Let me mark it. This is still considered to be support zone for immediate price action. This is support area right here. That is at around 0.980. If at all price comes into this zone, I would consider this to be a buying opportunity or buy zone. So let's mark this area as buy zone. And if at all tomorrow it opens flat or with a gap up, and if it does not come down, we can still take entries here at around 0.984 to 0.986. I'm expecting a small gap up or a flat opening at least. We can take our entries here and ride till here. Target will be very near at 1.00. If at all it goes more higher, then we also have this gap area that it can potentially fill at 1.01. Overall, it is still in a downtrend. We are just taking advantage of this leg to the upside that it is making. We never know, this can turn into a reversal phase as well. In both the scenarios, we will just take quick entry and exit. That is what the strategy I am following, and I am recommending my members as well. Let's mark this as resistance or target area. So you can safely mark this zone right here, that is between 1.00 and 1.01. Next area of resistance, in case if it is showing strength, then we have 1.03. This is also a tight consolidation phase where it was trading earlier. There is congestion. Buyers and sellers were fighting for a trend into this zone. So if it enters into this crowded area, we may see some rejection. So let's see, first thing first, we want to see a candle closing above 1.00. If at all that happens, then we will plan for the next move. For now, need of the hour tomorrow is to see a move to the upside. So for now, we already know where is our buying zone, where is our support or stop loss. In case if we are taking entries at current zone, that is 0.984 to 0.986, this can be a buying area. You can safely place your stop loss around here, that is 0.977, and this is our target area. For more detailed analysis and my stock recommendation, you must scan the QR code and join my YouTube membership. Hit the like button if this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.